I mean, I was still like small, like, but the movement, I just know that I got movement way up here now. Well, right here. And I always had that a little bit. Because I've been had movement here. I remember when I was in the back of the jail, I had a lot of movement too. But like you could see it just kicking. Like, and I know it feels a lot fuller. That's what I mean from when some of the times that I was starving in the jail, because I believe people was messing with my trades. You know when somebody give you something and you eat it and you don't feel right after that, or God warning you about certain things, and you know what they in there trying to do, trying to lie and say that, I just hurt my baby daddy for no reason. And everybody know he was abusing me. So when my stomach was starting to show like I was pregnant, that's when everybody kept trying to hurry up and starve me and kick me out their house, And I know it seemed like I'm poking it out, but I'm not. I'm not. That's just a regular size. I don't believe in the medical system. I don't. I don't believe in hospitals. They charged me $4,000 to lie. It have me, and then tried to ask me if I wanted Cynthia O'Vera as emergency contact. No, I do not, because y'all know that I'm on the street. So if I give birth or somebody help me get my baby out of me, then y'all know I don't got a home, for the baby, or my own room for the baby. So y'all gonna try to give my newborn to this woman, to this evil white woman? Hell no. I need to get my son from her. I'd rather my babies go, if it's twins or if it's one, I'd rather my baby go to the Child Protective Services, to CPS, than to Cynthia O'Vera, who gonna try to keep my child from me. I should have just had Melbourne go to CPS. Because I don't want her with my kids. She wrong for trying to keep me from my son. Because she white, because she got money. Y'all racist as hell. So it's making me have to call it out. You don't take no child from their mother. I carried him. And I raised him, and that's my blood. That's my baby. And she ain't never gave birth to now. So you ain't gonna take my baby from me. And God said, I'm killing them with sobriety. Because they want to be able to call me a crackhead or whatever. And I ain't none of that. I was a stay-at-home mom. So ain't no leaving me on the streets to any and everybody and then try to talk about, oh, she don't need her baby. No, you never was supposed to take my baby in the first place. I was protecting us. I had custody of my child. I was raising my baby. And I was protecting us. And then I went to jail. And when I got out on them charges, my baby was supposed to be returned to me from Cynthia O'Vera. But they had sued me for my child to be evil because you already knew I was not guilty of them charges. So the only thing you could try to do to hurt me was to sue me to take my child. And you know damn well you weren't supposed to do that. They were supposed to give me my son when I got out the jail. And they never was supposed to arrest me and make me lose my apartment and have me on the streets like I ain't got nowhere for me and my baby to be. And he got us evicted from the first apartment that we had when I was pregnant with him. And I had to walk up and down the streets looking for a new place for us. And that's why I did not want Austin Meadow coming up in our house. because that's the only place me and my baby had. So when I called the police and said, get him the hell up out of here, that's what I meant. And he had just got out of prison for assault. And they did not do it. And Cynthia O'Vera was calling the police department, telling the police department not to help us. Talk about arrest me. And I'm in there pregnant with a little baby trying to protect myself. And she talking about arrest me. Because she don't want her son to go back to prison because he won't stop putting his hands on people. Well, God said he going. And God said he gonna learn a lot of lessons in jail. Since he can't stop putting his hands on women. And while I was in the jail, supposedly he attacked another woman. But I don't know about that. Only thing I know about is what he did to me. Talking about I'm crazy. When her son the one supposed to be on medication because he bipolar. And he ain't never been on it since I've been with him. And I don't got no mental illnesses. I got a sound mind in Jesus Christ. And I ain't gonna give birth to my baby smoking no cigarettes. And y'all ain't gonna have all these famous women out there seeing me walking up and down the damn street, knowing what's going on, trying to lie and say somebody a goddamn drug addict just because y'all don't want to feel the guilt or the fact that y'all didn't help me. Because you love to get up there to talk about some women empowerment and some goddamn black rights. And then you sit there and wanted to talk about me like a dog and hold your nose up while you ride around in your expensive car and your expensive wig with your plastic body. Well, the people sitting over there denying a real woman body. I'm pregnant. And how dare all you black men can't give birth to a child? How dare you try to mess with my pregnancy? How dare you try to interfere with my pregnancy because some white folks told you you could? You came from a black woman. What if somebody had did that to you when you was a baby? How dare you do that to a little child? And as far as my family, y'all ain't never did a goddamn thing for me. So how dare you team up with other nations to persecute me and my children? Because I believe in Jesus Christ. Because I believe he gonna save us. He been doing it. He was the only one standing up for me saying that I was pregnant. He was the only one teaching me to get up and fight back. What you mean? How dare y'all try to talk about me? I'm your flesh and blood. And I don't care how many of them it is against us. We stand together. Because I wouldn't give a damn how many of you people was coming after y'all lives. I would die with you. And I'll be right there fighting for you, and they'll have to kill me first before they get to you. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was 10,000 white people out there. I wouldn't give up none of my family members to them. I wouldn't give up none of y'all. I will fight for y'all. I wouldn't throw you out on the street. I'd be like, well, goddamn it, we going to war then. Because y'all ain't going to hurt my little sister. You ain't going to hurt my sister. Big sister too. But you know what? Now to hell with that. To hell with that. I worry about me and my kids. Now the little one, I might still fight for the little one. I tell you that. God put it in my spirit. That's my baby sister. Yeah, she did me dirty, but you don't mess with her. Don't you mess with my sister. You leave her alone. Now the rest of them, I ain't got time for them. But the baby, I done always protected Shakina. I never like nobody hurting on her. And I wouldn't give a damn how many of y'all it was against her. I would never, ever sell her out. If she said she was pregnant, I would believe her. And when her baby daddy was trying to call himself abusing her, I told him, you don't want to come over here with the bullshit. So how dare she take the side of a white man that she don't even goddamn know, who is abusing me and my son. And that's all I got to say. Because I ain't about to go deep into detail. It's been the whole goddamn country did this shit to me. And you know, I'm glad that it happened. I really am, because I feel my vindication. Because I've been being persecuted by America my whole life. Ever since I was a little girl. I had to be told who was better than me. That I wasn't good enough. That I wasn't pretty enough. That I couldn't do this in life. That I couldn't do that in life. That I wasn't wanted. That I wasn't loved. That I was undesirable. I was beat up. I was oppressed. I had things stolen from me. People kicked in my door. People did all kinds of stuff to me because of my ethnicity. So I get a chance to finally say how I feel to all of you. Because I had to sit up crying about it. Or I had to sit up abusing myself and smoking fucking cigarettes because of the way y'all was treating me. And I never would have had the chance to say it to y'all, but now I got to say it. God making me say it. I gotta say what this is about. It's because y'all are racist. And it's because I'm tired and I'm pregnant. That's why I gotta say something. And y'all got my son. That's why I gotta say something. Because if somebody would have just helped my baby, and if somebody would have just gave me a doctor that could have helped us and gave me my baby back, I wouldn't have said anything. But now I gotta tell y'all how I feel. Because I got a son out there and I love my baby boy. And because I'm pregnant and I love all my children. I don't care if they got some disability. I don't care if they struggling. I'm here with my babies. When Melbourne came out, he could not breathe. And God said it was because Austin was hitting on me. Because I wasn't smoking with Mel. And I was right there when they tried to say he wasn't moving. I'm like, give him to me. And they was like, oh, he breathing out. I know he is. Because he was moving the whole time I was pregnant. So ain't no he come out and he ain't moving. Give me my baby. And it was moving. And I feel the same way about it. Give me my babies. You know, it's very tribal. It's a lot of tribal stuff going on, you know. When black women thinking you gonna help comfort me about a dead child. My baby not dead, ho. I don't care if the baby come out with one arm and one leg. Like God forbid that it does. The baby not dead, baby. So ain't no you gonna crush my baby. My baby not dead. Ain't no you gonna make me feel like it's okay to let my baby die in my womb. No, it is not. And ain't no saying that I'm not pregnant and try to watch me abuse myself knowing I'm pregnant, because I could kill the baby and God ain't having it. I'm not gonna kill this baby. The baby's still alive. And the Most High got mad and almost struck me down today. Because he want me to carry myself like I'm pregnant. He don't want me abusing myself and smoking no goddamn cigarettes because of y'all lying. I'm pregnant. I'm tired, Lord. I am so tired. So I'm going to read something because this is what I do. This is what I did when I was in the jail. And God said they sure fight the satanic people in this world. And the satanic elite. They sure fight. Is to fight against the Lord because they know that God is with me. That's why they set all this up for when I got out to be doing all this to us. And say, rescue me and deliver me from the hand of foreigners, whose mouth speak lies, and whose right hand is a right hand of falsehood. May our sons in their youth be like plants full grown, our daughters like corner pillars cut from the structure of a palace. Thank you, Jesus. That's what I want for me and my kids. That's what I want for me and my kids. I want that. I want that for us. I can say this one too, because I like to say the ones that kind of relate to what I'm going through. Alright, let my cry come before you, O Lord. Give me understanding according to your word. Thank you, Jesus. Look upon my affliction and deliver me, for I do not forget your law. Plead my cause and redeem me. Give me life according to your promise. But it's not making me, like, I've been noticing I'm getting tired. Like, when I was being abused and I would go read my Bible, I got tired of the community abusing me and, the elite abusing me, people who feel they better than everybody else abusing me and trying to steal my life, I got tired of that. I put my Bible up. And when you put your Bible up, what hope do you have? Only thing you know is to fight. And I'm pregnant. I can't be fighting y'all. So if you thought my charge was bad the first time, it's really going to be bad. I don't got time to be sitting up on no more charges because y'all don't understand to leave people alone. They too prideful. They too prideful. They pride. They just want to be so prideful. You willing to try to get a big old black girl to try to punch my belly and do all kind of stuff. That's pride. Because then when she could have got hurt, then everybody would have been, they trying to lie covering up that because I filed charges on the girl. You not going to try to fight me and I'm pregnant and then y'all not finna go try to cover it up for her. No. No. Y'all wrong. Period. Lord, be my vindicator. Dang, like I really need the Lord to do this for us. I really do, because in you, O Lord, do I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness deliver me and rescue me. Incline your ear to me and save me. Be to me a rock of refuge to which I may continually come. You have given the command to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Rescue me, O my God, from the hand of the wicked, from the grasp of the unjust and cruel man. For you, O Lord, are my hope, my trust. O Lord, from my youth, upon you I have learned from my birth. You are he who took me from my mother's womb. My praise is continually of you. Now, this is one thing that I do want to say, because this is exactly what they doing. It say, you are my strong refuge. But hold on. It say, do not cast me off in the time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength is spent. For my enemies speak concerning me. Those who watch for my life consult together. This is what they doing. For my enemies speak concerning me. Those who watch for my life consult together. So all the people who I'm telling y'all about, this is what they have been doing, and this is what they are doing. And they say, God has forsaken him, or God has forsaken her. Seize her, for there is none to deliver her. I'm going to read according to what the scripture means, and I'm going to just say it. God has forsaken him. Pursue and seize him, for there is none to deliver him. And this is what they doing. Because they see oh, she don't got no family, she don't got no friends, she ain't got no money, she ain't got no lawyer, she ain't got no job, she ain't got no house, she ain't got no car. I mean, woo! When you think about all that I don't have, a lot of things have been taken from me, stolen from me, or forcing me to give stuff that I didn't steal. And God said the only thing that I was ever really guilty of was coming out that they felt I was guilty of. And he was like, she not guilty. You calling her a criminal because she was coming out of the store with a whole bunch of shopping bags that she actually bought. I've been very fortunate in my life to actually be one of the black people that can go in the store and buy whatever I want and come out with bags of stuff that I actually bought. So that pissed off a lot of people. And they over there trying to mess with my life and trying to destroy my life because I was fortunate. And that's what God said. She'll be going shopping and then coming out the store with bags and people will be hating on her. And she ain't stole nothing. And she ain't guilty for that. Because she damn sure not guilty for protecting herself. But that's what it was really all about. Because certain people only want to see themselves having the abundance in this life. And they don't want to be able to see other people of certain ethnicity be able to have the same things that they got. I seen one girl on the Black Lives Matter movement, and she was like, it ain't a crime to have a laptop and to be fresh. It's not. It ain't no crime to have a laptop. It ain't a crime to have fresh clothes. And he said because of my curly hair and my brown skin, that's the only reason why they even put me in jail. Because it was too much evidence showing that I was protecting myself. He was flat out attacking us. And he ain't had no reason to do that. Because I was not no rowdy person like this. Anybody could tell you I was very soft-spoken. Make haste, O God, to deliver me. And it say, for God, for there is none to deliver him. And that's how they feel. They feel like it's nobody to deliver me. That's how they feel. And that's why I'm so fed up with my family. I don't even give a damn. Like, God was like, I'm done with y'all evil asses. To my family. But he was like, there might be a time where I might be able to have some mercy on them when he bring me out for his glory. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done with y'all evil asses. Because that's what got these other nations feeling like, oh, they could just do whatever they want to do to me. That's how they feel. And to my kids. And then lie and cover it up. So you gonna lie about me being pregnant, I gotta let y'all see visions. Because visions is gonna go real deep into the things of God and the Holy Spirit and what God had to say about all of this. And what God had to say about the people who got my son. And what God got to say about me. Since everybody want to judge me, let's hear what God got to say about me. So they think they could do whatever they want because they feel like I don't got nobody. So that just showed me your true colors. And God showed me like when I make it through, I'm not going to want to fool with too many people like that. And now I see why. Because I got to see everybody. It was like judgment day for me. Even though I'm not God, it was like judgment day to where I got to see who really was righteous and who wasn't in this world. Because everybody will play a role with you. But when people have me like this, and you know that I'm pregnant, and you know that people want to take my life, and they lying about me being pregnant, and y'all sitting over here watching this in front of the entire country, this is showing me who is really evil and who not. So I can tell by how you handle me if you wicked or if you righteous. And it ain't too many righteous in this world. No, it's many righteous. I'll take that back. Because if it wasn't righteous people in the city, they'd have devoured me. So I know it's some righteous out there. But as far as the people that I have dealt with, I know after this, whether I'm going to deal with certain people again or not. Because once you show me you evil, they show me when you on your feet and you get back on your feet, then all of a sudden, that's when they'll try to act nice and cool. But you could tell it was fake from the beginning. This is why I stayed to myself in the house with my baby, with all these ratchet ass females coming knocking on my door, and ratchet ass males coming and knocking on my door, and ratchet ass baby daddy writing me letters from the jail, because I ain't really want nothing to do with them, because my spirit could feel that they was trifling as hell. And they was just trying to smile up in my face because of what I had, and because I had a baby with a white man. And that's evil. Because I don't look at skin with me and him together. But other people looking at, oh, she got a white man trying to come and be around and all up in his face, all up in our face because he's white. No. Don't exalt him for having white skin. He's a goddamn abuser. Deep down, maybe a really nice guy, but he abused women. And that's something that God takes very seriously, and he's going to jail for it. But these type of people, if you got a penny to your name, if you got anything going for yourself, a little apartment or whatever, they'll be fake as hell. Trying to save face. Only so they could continue to try to destroy whatever it is that you got. That's all them girls wanted to do, was see me lose my apartment, see me lose my baby. And I did not want to let my baby daddy in my house, because I knew, I was like, I already got enough hating ass people. I got white women don't want to see me have this baby and be in this apartment and have my own vehicle. I got Hispanic women hating. I got black women hating. I got black men hating. I got Hispanic men hating. I got Indian folks hating. And most of the men wanted to take advantage of my body, but they knew I had some safe refuge in my home to where I did not have to be letting them do nothing to me sexually. And then a lot of the women was jealous because I am very beautiful. I may be a darker skinned African American female. I mean, I'm not light skinned, but I'm not really, really dark. But I cause for a lot of women to be jealous of me when I put myself together, because I am very attractive. And I don't mean to make them jealous, but they have been very jealous of me, and God even said it. And I know I may not have the skin tone that you think a woman to be jealous of. And I know I may not have the look, but they be jealous. And they be trying to come over there and tear up my situation to try to have me on the streets looking all bad so they can make themselves feel like they're better than me. Because that's what they was trying to do the whole entire time. My whole life, these women have always tried to exalt themselves like they were better than me my whole life. And anytime that I have some confidence about myself, which God gave to me, they get mad. Because my confidence is going to keep me having some sort of esteem about myself to where y'all not going to keep stumping on me. These women always want to come over to my house, try to make me lose my apartment, try to lie, try to find something to say about me, to try to make me lose my baby. That never worked, because I always kept my son good. I always kept my house good. They wanted to talk about me and my baby daddy. And then as soon as my baby daddy got out, he was just somebody that they could use on the inside to try to mess up my situation. And he wanted to mess it up because he really wanted to be with white women, but he didn't want to see me be able to move on by myself. I had my own place. I could move on by myself, and that's what I was planning to do. My baby was very young. He was only 1 year old, going on 2 years old, and then I got pregnant again. So it was going to be a little transition for me to be able to stay on my own 2 feet after that. But I knew I did not want to be with him anymore. And that's why he was abusing me even more. So why you up in my house living off of me, mooching off of me, and then I'm trying to get him on some sort of child support, and Cynthia don't want to let me put him on child support, so she's over there trying to help out with bills, to try to keep me from putting him on child support. But I needed to do that so I could move on with my life, because I couldn't get the help and assistance that I needed without putting him on the child support. And I had jobs for all these black men wanting to try to call me lazy. First of all, I'm pregnant, and I got a very high risk pregnancy, so shut your goddamn trap. I have always been a hard worker. And I have walked hundreds of miles from city to city. So don't run your mouth talking about I'm lazy because you couldn't walk a mile in my boots. You have been there, called your mama crying and screaming. I did it. I made it without my mama. With God. And with the help from certain people that decided that they wanted to look out for me. Instead of tearing me down like all the rest of y'all. But I did not want Austin in my home. And I wanted to try to give his son the opportunity to be able to say he knew his dad. And I didn't really have a choice because Cynthia was helping us out. And I hadn't put him on the child support like I should have. I should have just went on ahead, put him on the child support when I had my little part-time job so I could try to get some assistance from the state to get me back on my feet so I could be independent by the time he got to be about 2 years old, because he got hurt at daycare. They let him bust his eye at 9 months. So I had to take him out of daycare and watch him myself. And I didn't feel comfortable letting him go back to daycare until he was at least 2 years old, because he was too small for them to be letting him get hurt like that. I don't give a damn if you talking about he had on the right shoes or not. He was 9 months old. There is no excuse for a grown-ass woman allowing a 9-month-old baby to fall and bust his eye to where he had to get stitches at 9 months old and use a goddamn daycare facility. I never let him get hurt at all. Never, even after that. He never had a bleed. He never had a cut from shit. Blood never came out of his body until I let them white women and them Hispanic women watch my baby at that daycare. And ain't no blood come out of his body after that neither. Till we went for a walk with his daddy, and his daddy let him fall down on the concrete. I don't let my kids get hurt. And I ain't got to let no white women watch him and get paid while I got to go slave for y'all, just for y'all to be racist on the job and make me lose my job because you want to see me lose my apartment and everything so you could talk about me like a dog. Knowing that I worked harder than all of y'all on them damn shifts. And I should have been the manager around there, because y'all was being lazy anyway. Then talk about me and my good performance because I got brown skin and curly hair. Want to replace me with white women and Hispanic women with silky hair. Just because I don't fit the image of what you want your company to look like. Yeah, I dealt with that. Time and time and time again on every job I ever worked. And I don't want to hear none of these dark-skinned black girls who done been treated like a real black woman all your life. Don't you say nothing about my struggle, because I am a real black woman and I got the right to say something. I got a voice too. And you just showing your racism in the black community because my skin ain't dark enough. Like my voice don't matter. That's why I got to speak with so much strength and power. Otherwise my voice won't get heard. It's all those women who feel like we the same complexion. To hell with your ass. You not gonna demean me, and you is not finna undermine my struggle, because we got the same skin complexion. Your life ain't my life. And I don't care if you like being abused, but I don't. And if you say I'm making excuses, your whole life is an excuse. And as far as these light-skinned women out there, I don't have nothing against light-skinned women, because a lot of people do be hating on light-skinned women. I know from being a light